Morning and welcome back to day 14 of this lovely ensuite bathroom build. There we go, just a little quick spin to show where we are. Look at the tray, it's looking nice. Doorway, it's pretty quality. Area where the bath is going to go. Nice fall down underneath this. Area there for like the units and stuff. Oh, it's coming along beautifully. But today is about tiling. So basically the plan is to continue this. So I'll just get that done, knock this wall out here, and then possibly, depending on how time gets on and stuff like that, I've got some of this board left over, cut a little bit just to fill in there, get this little bit tiled as well, and then possibly, again time dependent, that board back there, whip that off because we're now going to tile that section just under the windowsill. So the other plan is going to be as well, going to tile the windowsill. So I'm just going to use the fine tool, get rid of this edge, take this edge off all the way to the front, so this basically runs flat with the wall, and I can tile this entire section up and then across onto there, which is beautiful. Because we're having a discussion with the client on Friday, like, you got a windowsill, you got your bath, let's face facts, right? You can have like a cup of tea or maybe some red wine, chilling out, I don't know. But, you know, painted surface right there, it's gonna get manky, it's gonna get dirty. So if we tile it, completely waterproof, completely wipeable, happy days. So that is the plan for that section now. So I'm now gonna crack on, do a bit of tiling, and somebody, sorry, I can't remember your name, I should have checked before I did this, said they want to time lapse me tile it. The phone that I use for filming has got about 30% power in it, so I'll see if I can get it done on time lapse and get it all finished for you. I ain't pleased around here. I'll see you in a bit. Looks nice, doesn't it? Look at that. Ooh, shiny, good. How nice does that flipping look? I know what you're saying, oi, Steve, what's going on? Where is my time lapse that you promised me? Well, funny story. So the phone that I do the recording of the time lapse it's quite an old iPhone now, and where it said it's got like 20% battery power, turns out it was lying to me. So I set it up, pressed the time lapse record button, and then when I went to look at the video, it recorded me putting the first 2 tiles on and it died. So there you go. So I've just finished charging it. So, you know, for the next few bits and pieces, if there's time lapses to be done, I'm on it and I'm ready. But yeah, but I mean, so I do apologise. Look at that. See, all the way into that wall there. Beautiful. Going to be a lovely, lovely colour. Lovely colour on that side. Ooh, it's coming together. Look. I know I keep saying it, but look how shiny it is. This is bloody lovely. So, next part is going to be get this cut, stick that piece down there. I just quickly removed that bit of wood that I put on earlier, which is now there. We use that for some shelving or something. So I'm basically gonna get that bit of wood on, then I can prime that wall, prime that bit of wood, ready for tiling. And it takes about an hour for that stuff to set, which is great, because it means I can just get the smaller cuts done down by the base of the shower tray. As you can see, there's like, it's about 30mm cut. I've already marked this one up. So basically got the measurement to make the little L1 to go in there. That is that's the fiddly one. That's the one where you poo in your pants quite a bit, because I will crack at least 2 or 3 trying to do this, but I'll get there eventually. So I'll get those done, get it primed, get it going off. That'll give it an hour while I do those bits and pieces, and then yeah, I can start tying those bits then. Oh yes. There you go. First 2 on. That looks very nice, doesn't it? Oh, it does look nice. Now the reason I do it in sections, say 2, maybe 3 tiles tall, is because when you run 2 lines, and you haven't greased the wall completely, so if there's loads of like adhesive over the walls, it's a pain in the arse doing this, but I can get the level, put it on, and I can make sure, if I can just get my angle with a dangle, that is absolutely spot on level. And what you always find is, look, why is there cardboard in there? Because tiles are always very slightly different sizes and just kind of, yeah, weirdness. You think they'll all be perfect, but that is not the reality of it. So what you do is, you then just, because you get level on it, you know if you need to pick them up, adjust them, and because you're doing the adjustments across the course of 2 tiles, instead of just like doing a whole whack when you go, oh fuck me, it's really running out at the top and the bottom, like, why are they not meeting up? Correct the spacing as you go, because if that gap here is a bit bigger than this one on this side, it makes no difference, because once it's grouted, you'll never see it. But you know that your levels are running perfectly, you know that it's going to do exactly what it's doing, just to show you my working out, just to prove that I can do it. Obviously this is going to be the worktop, look at that. So the next tile that comes off the worktop will be the one that runs there. It's going to have a little space underneath it. This gives you a teeny gap, and then that's where the tile will come up on this unit across the shelf, and it's going to run all the way through. So that's very nice. It's nice to do this bit of mathematics now. It makes life a lot easier, and nothing beats actually seeing it and going, I did do it correctly. I mean, I knew I'd done it correctly, but it's nothing quite like seeing it, and then you know, you know? I know. Right, so I'm going to grease up the next one, and on this edge here, you're like, what's he going to do to finish that? well, easy, it's going to be a metal trim, but I can't be bothered because I'm not going to finish this whole thing today. I'll just literally, I've not greased at the very end, I'll just slide it in, job done, easy peasy. I do it all the time. And yeah, perfect. So I'll crack on, get the next one on. That's it, good. Where's the stop button? Oh, it's Heidi. Righty, okay. Fixed, primed. Stripped off a bit of wallpaper that was on there as well, so that's now primed. You can see the skirting is now kind of there. It's not fit yet because the client needs to make a decision whether she like the OG or Taurus, which is basically two different effects. So you've got the skirting, which has that effect, or you flip it over, and you have that effect, so you can decide which one you'd like. It's very clever. So until I know that, I can't fix that, it doesn't matter. In the meantime, while I'm waiting for all that stuff to dry, I'm going to tackle these ones, and look, oh, look at this. Yeah, first cut and it went. Now what I need to do is like not crack it when I'm pushing it into place and bedding it, and I'm laughing. That's the worst one. It's just trying to put it down really, get it crack. No, it's fine. Right, so I'm gonna get that one stuck, then I'll get that one in, and then I'll just do some trimming, get these ones done, get that corner one done as well. And then yeah, that means hopefully by the time I've done that, this will be dry. I can tile these bits as well, which would be absolutely lovely. I know you're thinking, wow, that's still looking good. You're not wrong, it's true, but take a look at that. Now you can see, well, I was talking about, that's why we've centralised that and built everything around that one, because that is going to be, where the sink is going to go just beautifully right there in the centre of that one. So we've got a full tile there, so there's no grout lines behind the sink. So it just keeps it easy to keep clean, all that kind of stuff. A good size cut either side, regardless of that, which is brilliant. And then if I swing it around this side, oh yeah, how bloody sweet does that look? So skirting, nice, chopped up just off the skirting, and a nice shiny window reveal. So what I've actually done is, to save having a cut and firing around, I've actually padded this out below with like 2 offcuts of tiles to bring the level up, because actually the bottom of this window was manky and mouldy and crappy, and there's a whole quadrant, so I've actually just jacked it. The other thing it's going to do for us is, when the bath is in, it just gives it a bit more, you better see a bit more, because actually where the bath was originally going to sit and the tiles finishing, there's going to be like that sort of much. Now you've got a bit more, so visually it's going to be a bit of a nicer finish. I see a nice chrome finish there. I don't know if you saw that, it is good. So primarily that is most of the tiling done. The only thing I need to do is this melt forgot to pick up like an extra tile trim. So I need tile trim just to put down this edge, and it'll just be tiling this little turn here all the way through. And apart from that, that's the tiling pretty much done. So very chuffy. So what I might do now is have a little clear up, because my site's getting a bit dusty and a bit dirty, and I don't like it. I've cut the tiles everywhere. So it's fine as you're doing these different jobs, but if you can keep your working environment a little bit clean as you go, it just makes life a lot bloody simpler. So, and if you look around here into my other zone, yes, time to tidy, big time. Right, I'm going to get that done and have a cup of tea. Boom. Now then, much more space, hoovered out, tidied, nice little reset. And more space out here now as well, look. It got to that stage of the job where you've done so many bits and pieces that it kind of just slips away because you're doing bits and pieces. Tools go everywhere, you're kind of like, this is that reset now. So happy, very happy. So the next thing on my list is, I was going to hard there. I better fill that at some point. I think I'm going to get the tap out and sight it in where I'm going to want to put it, mark it up and see what's what, and have a little butchers at that before I nip off. So I'll go and grab the tap.